And welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well today. We're going to continue extracting Dima's memories. I think we're on the last one. I think. Yes, we're on the last one. And let's see what we can do here. All right, so... Oh, goodness. Let's see, what do we need to do here? You know, I could probably jump, get to it, but let's just do this, because we're going to need a path back to the, well, probably I won't need a path back, because it looks like my nanites are on the other side. So, what do we got here? Put that over there for the time being. Okay, so it comes down. Where do I need it to go? I'm going to need it to come out here, and then go down. I'm going to build something over there. It's going to be a giant exercise in moving blocks around. I wonder. You know what? If I tell it to store it. Grab a bunch of them. Grabbed a bunch of blocks. Well, yeah, I can. Alright. So let's go figure this out. Oh, I said tab. Tab, yes. Okay. I don't know how many blocks I'm going to need, so I'm just going to store a ton of them. Because I got a funny feeling this is going to be an exercise in running around. Okay, I think I got most of them over here. Okay. How am I going to do? I'm going to put one below it. Where's the beam? Oh, I gotta go. No, I'm gonna have to come out and drive the beam down. So it actually makes more sense to stay on this path. Like get to a point that I'll have to remove the bottom one. Okay, so let's be a little bit smarter about this. At some point I'm going to have to go off to the side. Sorry folks. Dogs are being silly right now. I gotta go check on the dogs. Be right back. Apologies. We get deer in the backyard and they go crazy. Alright, so let's see. Let's put one here. Underneath. One underneath. That's where I'm going to need to go, to that spot there. Then we'll need to go up. There's where I'll need to put another. Where is the other one? Where is the next? Is that it up there? This one, let's see. Well, that's just a regular one. So where is something to redirect? I need a redirector. Is a redirector. There's two redirectors over there. Are those redirectors? I can't tell. There's one to redirect there, but it's behind a firewall. See a redirector. There's got to be one around here somewhere that I can get to. Could be one hidden in this mess. But I cannot tell. That's going to come out, it's going to put the beam going that way. I can't get the beam that way until I have something that redirects it. There's a redirector over there. It's right there. Alright, so it looks like, and I could be wrong, an off an M. Yeah. Okay, can I get there with the blocks that I have? Alright, so let's grab this guy. And let's hope I don't have to go over there again, but I probably will. I'll see. No, I fell through. Well. Now, I need a redirector. No. How am I going to get it to point down? How do I get it to point down? Hang out there for a second. Send the beam off to the right. I was assuming I was going to send it down. But how do I send it down? Send it down. Is there another way to rotate it? That just rotates it. How do I get the beam to go down? Or back up here and look. Alright. It looks like... Yeah. Alright, so let's... It's the other way. I mean, this stuff is okay. This stuff is not okay here. Let's... original assumption was incorrect. I may need to come back out and build these out anyway, so let's just hang on here for a second. How high up am I going to have to put this? Assuming this is the where I have to come to. I'm just going to come out over to here. I'm going to have to come up to that level. How am I going to get it to that level? I can't get it to that level. I can bring the beam over this way. Come straight out here. Hang on here. Or am I being just too obtuse? It's too low there. So I think this is right. Beam comes out this way. Did I do it wrong? Go this way first, maybe. No. Okay, where's my spare director? It went there for the time being. So it's going to be too high. It's not going to hit anything over here. If I put it here, it's not going to go that way. So is it this way first? Can I get it that way? Yeah, I think I can. Alright, so let's try this. Take you out. Shoot down on the ground. Build it up. One, two. Okay. Finally. Okay, now that I've got that firewall down... Tap that. Tap that. Grab this again, bring it down here. Let's see where we can go. Okay, I got one firewall down, so I consider that a win at the moment. 20 minutes into this. Alright, so then I need to go that away to take out that beam wall. So where's... like that's... it's up high. It's up high that I need to go to. So I gotta come back here and I gotta raise this beam back up. Bring it back down. Maybe. Gotta look. I take the beam up to there. I think that's going to work. What we'll do... Gotta get over there. So what's the easiest way? I don't know if this way's quicker. That way's looks like either way is going to be a challenging number of blocks. So let's go grab more blocks over here. I'm going to need to take these down, so it's fine. Back down. No, I'm going to have to raise him up. Hit the other one. So let's 3 more blocks. I do like that they still float. Assume 1, 2, 3. Got to put it up 3 higher. Oh dear, what did I do? Oh, did I put it? No, I didn't put it down below, did I? No. More? Okay. What have I got to build here now? It looks like I got to take it up all the way to there. Clear that one out. Okay. So let's assume, that may be a bad assumption, that I don't need any of these blocks here. Let's go ahead and gives me some blocks to work with. Let's grab these also. All right. Want to grab all these? Looks like there's some I can grab over here. Let's grab you. Put you in. Alright, we'll leave these for the time being. Because I think I'm going to have to build something way up. Let's start figuring that out. How am I going to get up there? Looks like let's have to... They go off to the side here. We're going to get up in there. So that kind of looks like maybe a entryway up into there. Almost looks like maybe go this way. Okay, I'm here. Well, maybe not the most elegant. Now, let's see. It looks like I have to go down. Where does the beam need to go? Is there a spot below this? Yes, there is. Well, let's tab that out. Tab that out just for blocks. Don't go through there. That's bad. Now, let's see if I were to put it. Bring it this way. That get my firewall. Dead. Then looks like I've got to take it down. Where's the... Alright, so this is the last firewall to take down. And it looks like it needs to be one, assuming that's level with these, 3 high off of the base. Get it 3 high off the base. You're coming up and over. could I come back to this guy? I'm assuming he's base. 1, 2, 3, come across, then turn it. How far over? I have to build something. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you're going into my workshop. Because then I would have to bring, beam from there would have to come over here. So I'd need one block here to redirect. Which means I could use this one to redirect. Let's come over here and just grab a bunch more blocks. While we're at it, now if I'm assuming that I'm going to redirect this beam from farther down below. Let's see. Don't want to undo too much yet. There's one down there I could... No, that's the beam. So if I come up here and move it across that way, can I move it that way? That's the problem. Is there something down here that's going to block me? So you can get down to there, but can this beam down here be directed across, or is it going to run into solid wall? It looks like it's going to run into solid wall there. But there's got to be a way for me to take the beam down lower. So I still think it's still dependent. And maybe I have to build something to move the beam around the wall. It's on the left side of that. Let me go back and look. No, it's on the front of it. It's on the front of it. One, two, three. So I couldn't do it there because it's... I mean, the trick is I've got to get the beam at the right height. So it's got to be 3 high. So I can't take it down from this because this is blocked here. And once I get the beam off the right level, I'm done. I can't redirect it. So it's got to come from this beam here, which has to be at the right height. That's the trick. I got to get it at the right height. So then the question becomes, how do I get the beam at the right height, because I can't cut through this. It will block the beam. So I've got to come back somehow. That's okay. Once I get the beam at the right height, the beam's got to be... See, this is all going to block me. I I can put the beam in here and maybe direct it. But I've only got two ways to direct it. I can either send it back that way. If it's up, it's going to hit into this. So I'm still thinking the option I have is to move the beam to the right height and shoot it through this way. And then redirect it once it's in this way. Assuming if this is right, then I've got to get the beam. Looks like I can do it. The trick is I got to get it at the right height. Got to get it at exactly the right height to come through here, but what is exactly the right height? I think this is where it's hard for me to count, looking at this. So, if I assume this is on the same level, it's got to be 2 up, so it's got to go through, third block up. 1, 2, 3. It's got to go through here. Then I turn it, have it come over here, then I turn it again. Third height. I'm assuming it's going to go right over this. Alright, so let's... I still need all of this. Actually, I don't need any of the... Can't get those. Okay. So, back over here. Start moving. Get rid of that. So I can. Get rid of that one too. Now we gotta go down. Alright, so let's, I don't want that. Okay, that's 1, 2. I'm gonna have to go up more. Where's the beam? Oh, did I mess up? Here's the beam. Am I at the right level? That's the trick. Okay, let's give it a shot. Come on. Can't tell. Did I make that too high? No, I think that's right. Right over it. Let's go back. How do we get down to the next level? Not that way. I know there was a way down. Hang on here. There we go. I want to get on that section over there. Way to get there. I don't know how many blocks I have left. I have 12. I have 12 of these left. All right, so let's see. So we know we're going to need several here. Let's put them all the way to the end. Almost looks like it might be too high. Okay, I don't have any of these left, so I need to go find one of these. Can I do all this? Does it make sense for me to pull these down yet? Make sure I don't have any. Where is my last redirect coming from? One more. I think think about this. Redirect somewhere that I'm missing. Something I can do to make... Yes. There's that redirect I need over there. That's the one I need. Nope, nope, no, no, no. Okay, got it. Now let's get rid of I don't need any of these. Get rid of all these. Right. Okay. Where am I coming across? Right here? Yeah. Hey. How many do I have left? 8 blocks. Okay, good. Well, let's do a few things first. Eight. I need just a couple to come back, so let's... gives me 2 left. Alright, so we're going to go... Okay, we're going to put 2 here to get across to the memory. But let's put our guns up.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
That's what I like. Run, my little darlings. Go, go, go. Come on. Not that hard. Go get your...
Security alert. Data breach detected. Countermeasures initiated.
Come Come on.
First data block recovered. Good.
Oh.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes. Look at him. Look at him, guys. Yeah, I think we got it. Well, that was a rather that was finally a good
retrieved.
that was a pretty good
exit the
exercise.
simulation at any time.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record. Files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base, the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Marine armor combat shipments. All right. Well, what does this tell me? So I've got all of the memory. What do these do?
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Okay.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base, the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Okay.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
I think this is where we're going to end this one. That was actually rather fun, figuring out that puzzle. So thank you very much for watching. Everyone have a terrific day, and we'll pick this up next time. See where this all goes. We got nuclear missile keys. We've got armor. We've got all kinds of stuff. Hi, Dog Meat. How are you, buddy? And we'll see where this goes next. Everyone, take care now.